Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. We are here in Winterhold, just under the college here, and we've finished up just about all the miscellaneous stuff we can do here, but we're gonna start today's episode off with some treasure hunting. Now, I looked up the location for this map, Treasure Map X, that we've had in our inventory for a long time, and it is in Falkreath, in the lake that I don't want to go to yet. So we're just going to hold on to that as a reminder that it's there and we need to get it. But we know where it is now. This one, however, I may have had to look up too. It is going to be, I want to say, on either this island or this island. It is north of Sarthal, which makes me think this small one. But it's like northwest of Winterhold, which makes me think the big one. One of these islands has a statue of Talos. Why can I not? A statue of Talos on it, which you can see that in the bottom portion of the map there. Also on the top part, it's pointing to the smaller bit, so that's why I think it's the smaller island, but I figured this would be as good a location as any to go to it from. So let's drop down and start following the coast. I don't think Lydia and Miko are going to be able to follow me here. That's fine. Shouldn't be too far, just a small little swim and walk away. So after I get this treasure, I don't think that's it. What island is that? Okay, no, that's that big island. It's definitely not that. It might be this one or the one next to it. Oh, hi there. We got wolves. What was I saying? After I do this treasure hunt, we might continue on from here and try and get that Shalidor's Insight book. Because that's over there. We might fast travel to Hobbsfall and then walk there and grab that. As far as I can tell, that's an outside location, so we shouldn't have to go inside a dungeon to get it. And then I'm thinking after all of that, we'll have time to get back onto the main quest line and finally look for this Elder Scroll. So we're coming up near a Horker, apparently. Coming up near this island, which might have it, but it also might be that one, I think. Let's kind of walk in between them and look and see if I see the statue to Talos. That's going to be the tell there. If there's a statue to Talos, then that's our island. Got a bear there. There's a tomb there. But I don't see the statue. So I'm gonna pass that one up. That is the big island, right? Yeah, that's the big one. Small one. Oh, yeah, it's right there. That would be the statue. Okay. Is that Azura way up there? That is. Wow, you can see that statue from far. Okay, so we're at the right island, right? I'm assuming... So it's on the coast somewhere. I would think that's the view from the shoreline. But the statue is sort of turned. Oh, the statue is turned here anyway. That works out. Okay. Can I loot anything from the statue? There's a glass battle axe and an apothecary's satchel. Not exactly what I would think would be here on a statue to Talos. Well, okay, the pirate did say that he hid it through means that only he could do, or something along those lines. Let's just take it. Take it all. Loot the chest. Find moonstone. Gold ingots. Those would be really nice if they were gold ore, because that's actually what we need. Imperial Sword of Fatigue, his locker, another Amulet of Talos, and some gold. Really good loot from here, but there we go, that is his treasure. And I am a little worried that Miko and Lydia haven't met up with me yet. Hopefully when I fast travel here, they will. It's not fast traveling very far, just over here to Hobbs Fall Cave. And who do I got? They are both here. Cool. Alright. There is a stone up there, a standing stone. We can see it. Oh my god. Get out of crouch, please. I'm gonna be honest. That scared the hell out of me. I was too busy looking at the standing stone way up there that I don't want to climb up to. I was just pointing it out and the bear ran up to me and scared me. Oh man. Very rarely do you get a jump scare from Skyrim, of all things. But when you get one alright. Okay. So yeah, it shows the ruin up there. We don't want to bother with the ruin. I want to skirt around the ruin and see if I can find this insights book. Shalidor's writings. Because I can see, okay, there's another location. There's a ship around the other side. That is probably where it's at. That is much more pleasing to me. I'd much rather go to a ship than a ruin right now. We are also, like, pretty far north on the map. Like, there's not much further from here. We got the fog that we can't really go into. I've never actually... Oddly enough, I've never tried to go past the border on Skyrim, so I don't know if it's like Oblivion or New Vegas, where it's just an invisible wall or what. But you can see the waves here, which is pretty cool. Like the waves from the open ocean coming in. Yeah, like that one there. This is probably a location I've never been to. Are there bandits here? I would think there are bandits. Most shipwrecks have bandits as the primary enemy. We got a campfire. Hella's Folly. Okay, well we got the ship, and there is some loot down here. I think there's some crates. I don't see a chest. Let's get some air. Dive down again. Again, that's a crate, not a chest. Don't see anything there. Oh, there looks like there's a chest there. Let's grab some more air. And go down again. Sorry, I'm looking out over there, trying to figure out what those locations are. Alright, what do we got? An apprentice level lock. Well, it's a good thing you don't lose air while you're trying to lockpick. Gold and a gold jeweled necklace. Not bad, but this is obviously not what we're after. We are after what's over at this campsite here. I'm surprised there aren't any enemies here. Oh wait, hold on. This place is owned. Dekus. Dekus.
You have questions?
Are you? There's no way. Dekus. Isn't Deakus the guy that we rescued from, Darkwater Crossing, or Darkwater Pass? I'm pretty sure we rescued Deakus from Darkwater Pass way down there. And he has somehow managed to make his way all the way up to the north here, next to this shipwreck. And now we kind of have to steal from him. Hey buddy, don't worry about me. We'll call it your repayment for me rescuing you. I'll take that. Oh, I thought he saw me do that for a second. This is wild. He is... I mean, I wouldn't say he's the last person I expected to find here, but there's a lot of people I didn't expect to find here, and he is definitely one of them. Like, oh my god. Wow. This game is crazy sometimes. We got the book. Let's take it back to freaking Urog. And then we can start with the main quest again. Let's find where this Elder Scroll is. Lydia, Miko, please.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
So this is an interesting quest. The main quest I'm talking about. Because it's actually going to force us to do a Daedric quest, if I remember right. So let's head up to the Arcanium. It's not easy finding an Elder Scroll, first of all. In my knowledge, in all the Elder Scrolls games I've played, minus online, I'm not sure about online, I can't remember enough about it, you only find 4 actual Elder Scrolls. 3 of them are in Skyrim, and you find the one that you steal in Oblivion.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Oh, I understand. I want to add to it. Here is Shalidor's work.
Excellent. I'll start translating it. Shouldn't take me more than a day or 2.
And with that, we complete the insights. And I think if we actually wait 24 hours... If we wait 24 hours, we can get a better reward from it. Don't quote me on that, though. We're gonna find out. Alright, 24 hours.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Have you made any progress translating his work?
It's coming along slowly. I expect there will be some results soon.
Okay, so it's not quite ready. Let's wait 1 more hour.
Until next time.
What do you want?
Why should I want anything?
It's coming along slowly. I expect there will be some results
Busy
soon.
right now, Colette.
Maybe if we leave the area and come back. We'll wait an hour out here just to make sure. It's my understanding you only have to wait a day. He says a day or 2, but I'm pretty sure it's just a day.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's coming along slowly.
Okay, maybe
there will be some results soon.
Maybe if we wait 2 days, it'll be ready. I'm gonna wait outside just in case. There's the wait button. We'll wait 24 more hours. Oh, it's ready. Sorry, I was distracted. I was looking down and trying to figure something out. But I'm here, trust me, I'm here. Okay, buddy, it's been 2 days. Over 2 days.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books
Have you made
poorly.
any progress?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Okay, and he gave me a skill increase for that. He either gives you a skill increase, a random one except for enchanting, or he'll give you a scroll for doing it. And I would have much preferred the skill increase, so I'm fine with that. Speaking of scrolls, though, I gotta talk to you about an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Of course I know what I'm asking about. Do you have one here? Or maybe you should just tell me about it. Go ahead and tell me about him.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
Okay, who wrote them?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Alright, so do you have one that I could use?
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
You know, I know someone who's stolen an Elder Scroll before. But, what about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Alright.
Alright then.
He's going to get his stuff on it, I assume. Okay. Is he walking back to give it to me? I'm over here, dude. What are you doing?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone
Here you
tell you
go.
otherwise.
Try not to spill anything on them.
Okay, I don't understand why you had to walk around like that. Did he give it to me?
I'm positive whatever I require will be revealed to me on its own.
Fight well.
In due time.
I still have a
Don't need anything then.
quest marker for him.
Oh,
I didn't get anything. I don't think.
my dear Urag.
Hundreds
you're
of years
trying
have gone
so
into a
hard
sim.
to help.
Please make
No,
sure
no,
your
I don't
hands
wanna
are
buy
clean before
anything.
touching anything. You need a.
No, please. Let's go
What
through the
do you
whole thing
plan to
again.
do with it? You think that it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in... What about? I'll bring it. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay, can you actually
next
give it to
time.
me this time?
Why are my research materials
Nobody
constantly
cares,
disappearing?
Colette. Dude, what? You're doing the walk around thing again.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
And he's still just. Oh, okay. I get it. He put him on the counter. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. I really don't want to read these entire books out, because my god, that is a long book. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. This is the book we actually need. It's an insane book. I guess I'll read this one. By Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe, drink its warp and weft. Through the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which these scrolls first came to pass. But are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Or are we the breath itself? Can we flow through the scrolls as knowledge flows through, being the water, or are we the stuck morass of sea filth that gathers on the edge? Imagine, again, this time, but different. A bird cresting the wind is lifted by a gust and down by a stone. But the stone can come from above if the bird is upside down. Where, then, did the gust come from? And which direction? Did the gods send either, or has the bird decreed their presence by her own mind-making? The all-side of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. I ask you again to imagine for me. This time you are beneath the ground, a tiny acorn planted by some well-meaning elf maiden of the woodlands for her pleasure. You wish to grow, but fear what you may become, so you push off the water, the dirt, the sun, to stay in your hole. But it is in the very pushing that you become a tree, in spite of yourself. How did that happen? The acorn is a kind of tree egg in this instance, and the knowledge is water and sun. We are the chicken inside the egg, but also the dirt. The knowledge from the scrolls is what we push against to become full-sided ourselves. One final imagining before your mind closes from the shock of ever knowing. You are now a flame burning bright blue within a vast emptiness. In time you see your brothers and sisters, burnings of their own in the distance and along your side. A sea of pinpoints, a constellation of memories, each burns bright, then flickers, then two more fake its place. But not forever lest the void fills with rancid light that sucks the thought. Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learnings of the scrolls are the pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would be as a vast nothingness, unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. But the burnings are dangerous, and must be carefully tended and minded, and brought to themselves, and spread to their siblings. Well, that was fun. What the hell did I just read?
New volumes.
Hey man,
what I can get.
What did I just read?
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay, now we gotta find old Septimus Cygnus in the ice fields to the north. Because he wrote this book on an Elder Scroll, he might know where to find an Elder Scroll. At this point, honestly, we're just following any lead we can get. We, went to Parthenax, and we learned we needed the Elder Scroll, and we talked to Arngeir about where we could find one, you know, one of the Greybeards, Masters of the World or whatever. And he pointed us up here to the College of Winterhold, to the Great Library of Skyrim. To the Great Library of Skyrim, and we got a book that talks about Elder Scrolls, but no knowledge of where to find one. And now we're just gonna seek out this random insane mage out in the ice fields, who was out there years ago. He may not even be there anymore, but this is all we got, so let's go with it. Sorry, I had to I had to be silent because I didn't know if I would make that jump or not. There's some Nirnroot. Need 9 more. That was a pretty long jump, so I wanted all silence for the dive, you know? Definitely left Miko and Lydia behind with that one. I really like that you can see Azura's statue from pretty much anywhere in Winterhold. That's a nice touch. So I said I was distracted when I was waiting for the Shalidor's Insights thing. I was looking down at my phone. I'm a little disappointed. That guy we found that had the writings in his chest, that was not the guy we rescued before. They are both Argonians, however. The guy we rescued was Durkethus. The guy we found was Dekus. So 2 completely different Argonians that have very similar names. You can understand my confusion. We are here at his outpost now. Let's head on inside. Now remember, I told you that this is where the main quest kind of forces us to do a Daedric quest. And that's what this is. We have a giant Dwemer cube down here. Fortunately, we can't take any of his stuff. Let's talk to him.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Okay. What brings you here to this remote place?
The ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
So this guy is clearly insane, but he's talking about the deep ones, the dwarves, the Dwemer. They have this cube that he is trying to open, and the Elder Scroll kind of tells him how to do it, I guess. I don't know. But, the Bane of Hagroth or whatever and Dagoth is a reference to the Heart of Lorkhan, which is a heart of a literal god that assisted in the creation of the world, that was ripped out of his body and thrown into Red Mountain. Now, it's a big focal point in Morrowind, but you kind of end up destroying it in Morrowind, so it's definitely not here.
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
So, where... first of all, dude, are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
So, okay, if you're fine, where's the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
I mean, you're not wrong, but can you help me get the scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where is Blackreach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Zark. Ofthand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Okay, so we need to transcribe the lexicon and recover the Elder Scroll from the ancient city of Blackreach, a city hidden deep below the ground by the Dwemer, who are all gone and extinct. Well, except for maybe that one in Morrowind, but all gone. And yeah, sounds fun, interesting. Okay, well, let's just work our way out of here. Don't we have to help him with something? Oh. Wait. Do I have to do that before his quest? I'm so confused. I thought I did his quest first and then I went down there.
In the beyond, I'll know when the top level was built. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
What do I do with the cube?
To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
What is an Elder Scroll?
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
What do you want with the Elder Scroll?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart. The heart of a god. The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Okay, so this guy thinks the heart of Lorkhan is hidden away in this Dwemer cube by the Dwemer, and that the Dwemer got a hold of this Elder Scroll, and to bypass the whole becoming blind thing, they transcribe the knowledge onto the lexicon, and then they can read the scroll safely from the lexicon. So he thinks the knowledge to open the cube is on the scroll, in which case he wants us to take the lexicon to the scroll and transcribe it there so that he can safely read the lexicon. Meanwhile, we get the scroll in the same process. This is not how I remember it playing out. There's a Daedric quest here with old Hermaeus Mora, where I think you end up having to get the blood of each race and bring it back here. I thought you had to do that and then he would give you the stuff to go get the scroll, but I might have it flopped. Either way, we know our next location. We have to go to the ruins, the dwarven ruins of Alftand, as that is the way down to Blackreach. Funnily enough, there are actually 3 dwarven ruins around Skyrim that lead down to Blackreach. I cannot remember what the other 2 are, but Alftand is, I think Mizinshalift is actually one of them. Alftand, Mizinshalift, and one other one. They all lead down there. Alftand is the one that the main quest points you to, so that's the one we're gonna do. I'm going to warn you guys. Once we start going down to Blackreach, I don't intend to surface for a while. I think I want to knock out everything in Blackreach in one go, which is quite a bit, you know, if you've been down there. And I also want to knock out all 3 dwarven ruins that are connected to it. Just get it all done and over with. And that's going to be quite a long session for me. So I'm trying to think of what we can do to finish off this episode before then. We don't have a whole lot of time. I'm thinking we just kind of chill. We'll go to Solitude, check and see if we can get that Amulet of RK. And we'll start clearing our inventory, because we're going to want a clean inventory for Blackreach. We're going to get a lot of stuff down there. Riches beyond your wildest dream. Also, let's fast travel to the Blue Palace to sell to the wizard. This is probably one of the best parts of the main storyline, but it will be long and drawn out, so it's a good thing if you enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of it. Blackreach is an environment unseen anywhere else in the games. ESO tried to mimic it a little bit. They added on to Blackreach, and it was okay, but like you can't quite get the same pizzazz of the original Blackreach in Skyrim. I'm sorry, you can't do it. Alright, we don't want those. Or these. 68 gold left. You can't even take those. Take that. We'll keep the treasure map. Why not? We kept the other one. That's all we can sell to you.
Always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
But yeah, Blackreach is fun, and I intend to get the most out of it. There is a side quest down there, which basically requires you to explore the entire place too. If you remember in Oblivion, we met a guy, I think Sindarian was his name, researching the Nirnroot. You had to bring him a lot, and I mean a lot of Nirnroot. Well, we're gonna find out what happened to him down in Blackreach. Yeah, that's right. You actually get a recurring character here in Skyrim. And spoiler, Blackreach has its own special kind of fauna that Sindarian went down there to research. And there's a certain amount down there, and you have to get every piece of it. So you have to explore literally everything down there. There's a few unique fights down there I want to clear out. I can think of a couple in particular, no spoilers, but we should be able to handle them. There's the actual Tower of Mazark that he mentioned, which is its own dungeon down in Blackreach.
Oh, let me just drop
That'll be the
everything
last
to
thing
help.
we tackle
Let's
there.
see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
And like I said, there's also the Dwarven Ruins, and there's just so much other stuff to explore and look around at down in Blackreach too. Like, I will probably have a map pulled up along the side of me the entire time I'm down there. I'm not even gonna lie. There's that much to do down there. And I don't want to get lost. I want to hit it as quick, as efficient as possible. Because even if I do that, it's gonna take forever to get through. Which, again, is why we're doing all the prep here.
I hope your parents are proud of you. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Let's see, Nirnroot, Nightshade, either. Nirnroot. No Nightshade. Have we picked up a lot of potion stuff?
Next time you need herbs and potions.
I don't think we've picked up a terrible amount, but we probably have some potions we can make. Let's use the alchemy lab. Deathbell, Red Mountain Flower. Bone meal and spider egg. Skeever tail and wheat. Jazzbay and salt. Fire salts and snowberries. That's an alchemy increase. You love to see it. Creep cluster and moon sugar. Oop. I had one. I accidentally backed out of it. Bear claws and torch bug. And creep cluster and salt pile. Alright. Now let's go sell to her.
Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromet. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Alright, take all of this until I can't sell any more to ya. Got 130 gold left. That's leaves you with 28. Take both of those. And that'll be it.
Thanks again for finding out about my daughter.
Oh yeah, you basically, like, didn't reward me at all for doing that, you stingy old lady. Alright, let's check out the blacksmith real quick, see if we can sell anything to him. I think we have at least a goat hide we can give him. Oh, and a bunch of gold ingots and stuff that we got from the treasure. Alright, so Imperial Sword of Fatigue. Still haven't re-equipped our gauntlets. Take all of this stuff. The Madness Ore, that's not even part of the base game. Let's go ahead and get those gauntlets while I remember them. There we go. And down to the general store.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Oh, well, I don't think I'll find what I'm looking for because I'm looking for gold ore. Always. And no one ever has it. It's fine. I didn't want it anyway right now. Alright, finish selling our potions here. Regen. And 3 stamina potions. How many potions do I want total? Because honestly, I feel like I can sell some of these. Like, how many do we have? That's 4, 12, 27, 30, 36, 43. Let's bring this down a bit. We'll sell the restore health potions. And I think we'll sell some of these minor healing potions too. Start clearing those out of our inventory a little bit. Anything can sell. There we go. That's perfect.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Okay. So that's everything we could sell here in Solitude. I'm probably going to go ahead and end the episode off here. In between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and continue this prep work of emptying out our inventory. I'm probably going to hit Morthal, sell stuff there. Continue down to Whiterun, sell some stuff there. Maybe stop at Riverwood. I don't think we'll need to, though. So likely I'll skip to Riften, sell, Windhelm, sell, end in Winterhold, and sell if I need to. But that's all I'm going to do in between episodes. Just sell stuff and empty out our inventory. Also, I'll go ahead and store away the Blade of Winterhold and the Helm of Yingle at my house in Whiterun. But that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time as we dive down into Blackreach. Bye-bye.